All right, I guess we're ready.
All right, guys. Well, without further ado, we are ready to get the Puss in Boots race started off between MrCab55 and Sagehero. Take it away, guys.
Wow, we didn't think of an intro, did we?
No, we did not. This
Wow.
is the ultimate speed game, and you'll never see
This is
anything
the
like
speed game of the future
it. All right,
from the past.
You want to count us down, Cap?
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to Puss in Boots, the amazing experience of I don't even know what.
Yeah, this game has multiple features such as jumping and shooting.
I first played this game as a rental from Blockbuster. I don't know how long ago,
Shout
and
out
I
to
regretted it for
Blockbuster.
years. And now we're both here to take revenge on this game.
Yeah. So my story with this game is that I asked my parents for Mega Man 3, and I got this game instead. And the next year, I asked my parents for Mega Man 3, and I got Mega Man 4. But that was okay, because that's our next game. So, for whatever reason, jumping to the right is exactly twice as fast as walking.
But only if
Or-
the screen's scrolling.
Only if the screen is scrolling to the right. So kind of his movement.
Come on, game.
That's a problem. Well, I have some catching up to do with Mr. Cab.
Fortunately, all I have to do is hold right now. There's a couple of sharks. It's okay. This game has vehicles. It's cool. That shark just doesn't like me anymore.
Oh, we did not get audio right away, so
Well, this is going to turn into a solo run for Mr. Cab, so I am going to just commentate at this point, because apparently my cart has gone on mutiny. No, you take it, man.
You sure?
Take it. Yeah.
Okay.
do you want to come sit back here on the commentary couch?
This
In
would
fact-
have been the
in
ultimate
fact,
two players, one
I
controller
will.
run.
I will.
So there's two stages that behave like this where you actually have to hit A to just affect elevation. And we have this amazing sub that can destroy rocks, but is still easily destroyed by fish.
So, fun fact about this stage, if you slide off the little platforms at the bottom, you get a weird 3-frame boost. The game actually doesn't quite understand how to do the vehicle collision with the sub. Also, we'll see if these enemies show up. No.
That's
So
good because I have like no health left.
There's supposed to be enemies through this stage of the game. They decided to stay home today, so we're not getting any of those.
So we do have multiple weapons. We used just the pistol in the first stage, but if we pause and push right and do it twice because that's the right thing to do, we get boomerangs.
So this frog boss is like complete RNG. Now his weakness is actually the bomb, but I'll give you $10 if you can actually consistently hit him with the bomb. So we use the boomerang instead, even though it does less damage. It's way easier to mash him down. It's complete RNG how long he keeps his mouth open. The car has the same physics as walking, including the jump. Don't ask me. So Toei Animation wanted a mascot game, but they didn't have a game to kind of like. They didn't want to make a game from the ground up because that costs money. So they had the rights to a ninja game, and they decided that, well, we're just gonna take the ninja out and put Pero in. So that's what we got.
But why was the ninja in a plane?
That's a good question. That's beyond me. This is the autoscroller, by the way. This is the only true autoscroller in the game. The boat level and the submarine level, you still actually have to hold right. So this is a good time for us to talk about the amazing lore of Puss in Boots. So Puss in Boots is he's in the cat kingdom, and he helped a mouse, which is treason to the king of cats. So the king of cats hired an assassin to murder Pero, but Pero escaped by going backwards in time. But then the king of cats sent more assassins back in time to kill Pero. So now Pero has to fight his way back into the present day, which is apparently in New York, and defeat the king of cats and his bodyguard. This boss is pointless. He goes down easy, and then even if you don't shoot him, he just disappears. It actually does not save any time to kill him.
I'm still trying to figure out if that lore was serious or not.
Oh, that's serious. I'm telling you, man, read the manual. So this is London, and this is where the difficulty curve just goes up and off of a cliff. So yeah, you can see the number of enemies here. These enemies are actually really dangerous. Sometimes it will put tons of bullets on the screen, and while their spawn locations are set, you might get different kind of enemies, and they all have different patterns that they can do. So it is very, very random what you end up getting here. MrCab is using some bomb strats, which is a safer strat for this. Those green things coming out from the ceiling actually do damage, and their hitboxes are just absurd. Like, they don't make any sense. You'll probably see him walk through some on the floor here, and he's just not going to take it. But somehow he got hit there by the one up above him, not the one below him, for reasons. This is the worst room in the game. Those are like donut blocks from Mario 3. Like, if they flash, they'll fall after a while. And yeah, just platforming in this game is terrible. And we're at the demon boss. He's really low on HP, so we'll see if we can kill him. The bomb is a weakness. It takes 10 hits. It's possible, if you're a task, you can do 4 per jump. It's humanly possible to do 3, and usually you're going to go for 2 to kill him into 5 jumps. If you were really going for world record strats, you would do 3 per jump to try and kill him into 4 jumps. Shoutouts, by the way, to Sidetracked, who has the world record on me by 1 second, with a really impressive run. This is the balloon state. This is another not in auto-scroller. Technically, Cab is in control of the balloon.
Yeah.
He's staying low to avoid as much as possible. This balloon enemy that's coming up, by the way, is the only one of it in the game. Like, they made the sprite specifically for this one screen. And then there he goes. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Again, these starfish, question mark? They look like starfish. I guess they're supposed to be stars.
I think they're meteors of some sort.
Yeah, but there's no way, unfortunately, to speed this up. It actually is a real stage. Like, it's not an auto-scroller. It's not cycle-based. You actually do have to reach the end of this stage.
And I do have to, like, pump the A button to actually, hover. I'm pretty sure if you fall off the bottom of the screen, you do die.
Yeah, actually, if even the bottom pixel of Pero's balloon goes off the bottom of the screen, it sucks the entire balloon in, and you're dead. This is New York. This is the final stage of the game, mercifully, and it's impossible. So one thing they forgot to program in this game was iframes, which isn't usually a big problem because most of the enemies just fall when they hit you. They just, like, fall off the screen. And most of the bosses are stationary. But the final boss is extremely fast, and there's 2 of them, and they will rush you down. It's the King of Cats and Sonic Fox, and they will rush you down and destroy you. And if you could hear MrCab scream, you would know if he got contact damage because you would hear, like, a chainsaw sound, which is literally Pero taking damage every single frame because they didn't program anything else in. This is actually bosses straight copy-pasted from the Ninja game.
Ninja Snake checks out.
Actually, yeah, let me take this quick intentional death here.
He's taking a death to refill his health. He has plenty of lives. You get multiple continues in this game. So he has to kill the wolf on the left before the cat king on the right, which doesn't look like a cat or king at all, becomes vulnerable. Fortunately, the cat king does not have contact damage until he's vulnerable. And he goes in the door, that's time.
That was a video game.
That was, in fact, a video game.
Technically.
Looked like about 8:25.
So, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, my cart decided that it was not going to take part in this today. So I tried my backup cart, and it didn't work either. So that was it for me. But MrCab put on a good. What was your time? 8:32.
I've been getting like 8:30s all week.
8:32 is pretty good.
I think my PB is like a 7:59.
That's only about a minute off a world record,
yeah.
And that's including like an intentional death and things like that. So that's pretty good.
This game is very silly. It's a fast speedrun. That's the best thing I can say about this game.
I really enjoy speedrunning this game. It's very simple and silly, but it's actually very fun, pleasant, good music. So I really enjoy it.
That's true. Let's play some Mega Man.
All right, everybody, we are going to start preparing for the Mega Man 4 race. We will be keeping MrCab and Sagehero both with us, so give us a few minutes to get it set up for that.